All right, everybody, we've got Josh DeBerry here. Please raise your digital hand and we'll get started. Go to Rich.
Hi, Josh. Thanks for coming in. It just seems like there's no end to these dual threat quarterbacks that can get out in space and play problems with the defensive backfield. Talk about what you picked up from the Cunningham and the Louisville game and how you can apply it to Virginia.
Like you said, we've been playing a lot of running quarterbacks and dual threat quarterbacks. So we've been kind of, as the year goes on, getting better and better at it. And as a DB, we just got to make sure when the ball gets out and we got to come up and make the play and keep our eyes on the quarterback and just do our job, really.
Let's go to Julian.
So I got a question. It's about to be an entire season, right, without COVID test, which is insane. Among all the other things you guys have done this season, as a team and then as an individual, right? Like how do you go about kind of holding yourself accountable, holding each other accountable? Whether it's like, have you had situations where like, hey man, you want to go here? Nah, I'm staying here, or whatever it might be,
Well, as the year goes on and like we have like no COVID tests, it's like you just don't want to be like that guy to get that COVID test, and it's like a bond and like a pact we made kind of with each other. It's just like we're gonna just finish the year strong because it's still some people's last time ever playing. So we just want to be able to have everybody out there every game and just play our best game possible, really, and with everybody out there.
And then as a follow, I was reading this. I don't know if there's a coach over in the Ivy League at Columbia, his name James Jones or whatever. He was like, man, we're asking our kids. He was talking about what they're asking the kids to do. He was like, man, it's not World War II. It's not, something from, one of the great tragedies in American history. We're just asking our kids to stay home and watch a lot of TV. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. How did you actually spend your time in ways that you might not have under normal circumstances?
Well, for one, it's time for more film. It's not like we already watch a lot of film, so it's just more time for more film. It's more free time, really, just to yourself, and to really personally, it really got my game better because it forced me really to have more time to sit there and study my game and study the opponent and really just be able to prepare better. And then as a team, obviously watching film around each other and just being better and being a better football team, really.
Thank you.
Go next to Dan.
Josh, this is, I was saying to Coach, I feel like the last week of the season, regular season, just kind of creeps up on everyone. Like you're going along, and then all of a sudden you're in that last game week. You talked about just continuing to improve after you get through the last game, and not knowing if there's a postseason game or just how the approach is. Does anything kind of mentally change to say, all right, we have to clear up a couple of things before the last game, or we might have to wait till next year? Or is it just still business as usual?
Really, it's just like, it's really surprising, like, that it's the last game. It really kind of came out of nowhere. And it's just like, it's kind of just like we just continue in our same process and trying to prepare for this last game like it's our first game, and go in there with the same mindset because we had to go out the way that we came in. We came in with a bang. So we're trying to finish the year strong and not knowing if, like you said, if there's a post game or not. We got to try to finish the best way we can, and for the seniors and for the coaches and for ourselves, really.
And do you ever like just laugh at the fact that you get, you're on your 11th game, and then you look around the country and there are teams that have 3 games, 4 games, and there are even teams in the conference that have only played 7 or 8 games or 9 games, and here you guys are in your last week.
Yeah, like he said, it's like with the zero COVID test, it's like that's what presented the opportunity to game. It's just another opportunity to get better, and we're grateful for it. Like I said, it's a team effort, and with the zero tests and like just doing the best we can with the zero COVID and just preparing the best we can.
Go to Andy.
Josh, I know you take every week, 1 week at a time, but now it's the regular season finale. You guys are 6-4, have a chance to finish the season with a winning record in the ACC for the first time since 2009. Is that an added point of emphasis this week of something you guys can do that no one thought you would do in this season, pick to finish close to last in the ACC? Is that something you guys are talking about?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely been something on our minds since week 1, really. We were obviously counting out early. We weren't expected to be too much, and we just came out and fought every week, and we just put our best foot forward. And as the last game comes, it's like we're trying to finish strong, and we're trying to be that team since however long it's been that's finished positive and with 7 wins or whatever. And just trying to do that, and it's obviously an extra little bit of juice in order to just want to prove everyone wrong and just prove ourselves right, really, and just do it for ourselves, really.
All right, one last question. We'll go for Josh. We'll go to Julian.
First of all, it was James Jones over at Yale. I just screwed that up. Don't get old, Josh. But I think the other one was Jeff was talking about just people in coaching circles kind of hitting them up, kind of surprised at the fact that you guys don't have any COVID tests. Did you have friends, whether it was in your personal life or other players in different programs that were like, really? None? You guys are killing it over there, you know?
Yeah, definitely some, like, my family really, like, they were surprised about what we were able to accomplish. And it's like, you really can't even tell them how we accomplished it, because it's like something that's kind of unheard of around the country, with games getting canceled every week and some teams not playing any games and some teams playing only a handful. And then here we are with going on our 11th game. And it's like, it's a testament to us, really, and what we really built as a team from day one, since the new staff got here and since some new players got here. It's like what we built from the ground up, and it's just that bond and that pact between each other as a team.
And then just can you think back to like whatever the feelings you might have had when you got here back, when you returned in June, right? Like, all right, man, here we go. This is going to be different. It's going to be quarantined for 2 weeks. It's all it's a lot of different circumstances. So like, man, we actually, we're about to get through this thing or whatever. Just describe what the thoughts were when you came back and then actually having coming close to completing the process.
Well, it was really, I didn't know really what to think coming off of obviously quarantine, being home, and then with the new staff, and then only meeting them, seeing them really through Zoom and whatever it was, and coming here and just, I didn't know what to expect. And since I've been here, it's been nothing but good. And we've been moving forward and progressing in every way, whether it's football, with the COVID tests and whatever it was. We've been getting better and been progressing as a team. And personally, I've been progressing and I'm enjoying every second of it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We'll have Marcus Valdez momentarily.